G'day guys, it's Bruno Ware here from the King of All Summoners build, and I'm here at Sirius Awakening level 8, about to take him on. I'm going to be running with Raised Zombie and Summon Skeletons in my weapon, and they're going to be supported by Meat Shield, Melee Physical Damage, Multi-Strike, and Empower. So I'm using Meat Shield because I want my minions to stay really close to me. I normally map with Feeding Frenzy, where my minions are aggressive and they actively go out and kill monsters for me when I'm mapping. But for this particular fight, obviously we know with the clouds and the storms, they just eat up your minions like crazy. So I want my minions to stay as close to me as possible, hence why I'm using Meat Shield. And obviously skeletons are fantastic for this fight because one, they do a lot of damage, but two, I can summon them on demand very, very easily. And so that's going to be a key thing for me, and I want to make sure that I can try keep as many zombies as I can for this fight as well. And I'm supporting this with my chest using this Jeopardy Sanctuary setup with Pride, Enlighten level 4, Discipline, a Blasphemy linked with Punishment, and also a War Banner. I've also swapped in Flame Dash for this fight because I find it very useful to Flame Dash between the clouds as well, and spam Convocation as well on the other side, just to bring my minions through as quickly as possible through the clouds. They're basically the key changes that I do for this fight. I mean, I've only done it 4 times before, as I mentioned, so this is my 5th go and my first attempt at level 8. I have never done this fight deathless. My best is dying twice, always due to the clouds. So let's see how we go at this fight now. Okay, so I don't actually have enough mana to summon my skeletons, so what I'm going to do is take off War Banner, and I'm going to leave it as that, and that gives me enough mana to summon my skeletons. Okay, let's go. Let's see how we go for this fight. Alright. Wish me luck, guys. Okay, I'm going to summon my skeletons at the door, and I'm going to come through as fast as I can. Find this bad boy. Here he is. Get underneath him. And it's going to Cyclone and wait for him to drop. Here he comes. The arena is set. And here we go. Okay, so we're on. Okay, I'm just going to tank him. That's basically what I do with this build, is I just tank bosses. Even this endgame boss, I just tank him. As you can see, we're down about... Took about a quarter of his life off, almost at the first phase. Quarter of his life, almost gone. Okay. Alright, okay, here comes the overhanging dude. Now this is the part I don't quite know exactly what to do. So, obviously we've got these storms going around, but I'm not sure exactly how to manage these storms. I'm still learning this fight, but I think I'm doing okay at the moment. Or maybe not, because this storm's still coming at me. But I've still got my 16 zombies, as you can see, which is great. And so I'm just trying to like get him out here. I've still got my 16 zombies, but I think I'm about to die. No, I somehow survived that. I lost 1 zombie. So I haven't quite worked out this fight yet. I don't quite know exactly what to do in terms of getting him out. So I'm still just... here we go. I got him. I got the fight on. Okay, so that's good. So I've made it through that phase. Now I just need to... Well, I haven't even been summoning skeletons. I've just been using my zombies. So there you go. I just started summoning some skeletons again. That would help. So I've taken him down to half life now, which is good. I've still got my 15 zombies, so I've lost 1, but I've still got 15, so I'm happy with that. Okay, so now we're on to the next phase again now. Okay, let's just hope I don't die here, because I don't quite know what I can do here. Uh-oh, I'm in a bad position. I need to get out of here. Oh, I'm in a very bad position. Okay. That was very bad positioning from me. Not quite sure exactly where I should have gone then. But again, it's all about positioning for this fight. So I'm going to bring on my clarity. I've got pride, and I'll leave it as that. I might have been put in here raise zombie, just so I can quickly raise some zombies back in the fight if I need to. Okay, I'm going to raise one here, so I'm back to 16. Let's go back in. So we're about halfway through the fight already. I've died once, unfortunately, and that's purely because of my positioning. So it's nothing to do with poor defense or bad damage or anything. It's just I haven't learnt the fight yet. I need to learn how to actually manage those clouds. So in we come in again. So I'm going to summon some skeletons at the door. Let's see if I can come back in. Where is this guy? Where is he? He's over here somewhere. Okay. Here we go. Come on, man. Come down for me. Come down for me, please. I'm just cycloning now, just trying to stay alive. We're a very tanky build, so we should be okay. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to get him here. Okay, I'm gonna try to come through. Oh, see, I just jumped through the clouds. I've still got my 16 zombies. That's where Flame Dash was really useful, and I got him. Flame Dash was really useful, and I convocated straight afterwards to bring my zombies through as quickly as possible, and my skeletons. Okay, I'm not even using skeletons here, I'm just using zombies. But let's see if I can get out of this. I'm gonna get out of that meteor hit. Okay. So now I'm just staying underneath him, trying to kill the guy that's on the ground here. Spinning around, just making sure we tank things as we do. Because yeah, I've got 17,000 effective hit points with this build, so I'm pretty strong. I've got my 16 zombies still, haven't lost a zombie. Okay, I'm just going to summon a few skeletons again, because they can be handy. Okay, I'm on to my next phase, which will be the last phase, I believe. Alright, okay, here we go. This bad boy again. Now, where do I go? Somebody's got to teach me this. Somebody's got to teach me. I think I've just got to run around and find another way to get to him. I'm sure there's like a simple way of doing this, but I just haven't worked it out. If anybody's got some tips for me, please let me know. Okay, so Flame Dash through. Oh shit, that's a bad area. Oh crap. Ah. Okay, that was terrible. Again, it's all just positioning. It's just those clouds and positioning and learning exactly where to go. So again, I haven't lost a zombie. I haven't lost one zombie yet. Okay, so what I'm gonna put on Clarity again, because that gives me a bit of energy shield, Pride, and Discipline. Okay, perfect. I'll put back on zombies in case I want to raise one again. And just as an FYI, my chaos resistance is minus 13%, so I'm not even I'm negative chaos resistance for this fight. Let's see how we go. Alright, so I've died twice unfortunately, due to bad positioning again. So, nothing wrong with the build or using skeletons or zombies or whatever it is, it's just my own positioning. I just need to learn the fight. Oh shit. Okay. Now where is this guy? Where is he? Is he over here somewhere? Oh yeah, he's over there somewhere, but man, I just couldn't get there fast enough. I'm not doing as well as I would have hoped, considering I'm recording this video. But at least it's an honest and true representation of what I'm trying to do. So again, just remember, it's only my 5th attempt ever at doing this, and so I've been learning every attempt. So I've still got my 16 zombies. Okay, so I know he's near the stairs. I just need to find somewhere to get to the stairs. Okay, raise a few skeletons. Oh shivers, man! Right at the door there. It's a bit unfair. Okay, here he is. Okay, come on. Spawn for me, baby. Yes, I got him. Alright. That makes me happy. Because once we get to this phase, it's just, it's just so much easier. Don't have to worry about the storms. Okay, I got a few... Oh, how do I get out of here? Alright. Whoa, we're on the other side. Okay, alright. We're tanky enough to survive that, thank God. Okay. Alright. Now where is this guy? I know I'm close to the end here when it gets to this. Oh my god, my computer's dying on me. What's going on? It is just going crazy. Oh yeah, I should probably summon some skeletons. Here we go. Skeletons. Where is this guy? Ah, I'm coming back into the meteorite. Ah, I'm coming back in. What's going on? Ah, there must be something there. Ah, there we go. Got him. Oh, Awakened his orb. Awakened burning damage and prophecy. So there you go, guys. I didn't. So 16 zombies still. I've still got all my zombies, and I did it. So awakening, burning damage support, crown of the inward eye, and so this is my setup. So I've got my judgment staff here, raised zombie with summoned skeletons, so that enabled me to use both zombies and skeletons for that fight. As you can see, my zombies barely died, and I'll show you my resistances for that shortly. So meat shield, very important, melee physical damage, multi-strike, and empower. So for my helmet, I had my specters, which were just my standard offensive specters, being 2 host chieftains and 2 carnage chieftains. My animated guardian, I should have taken my animated guardian off, but I didn't. So my animated guardian was fine. And if you watch the video, I'm sure my animated guardian didn't lose too much health. I've set it up so it's basically immortal. And when I talk about the immortal guardian, I know many people in the guide talk about their animated guardians dying. You need to set it up exactly as mentioned in the guide for it to be immortal. Got it linked with blood magic and minion life, and this is important for your animated guardian. So the purpose of minion life is so you're giving your animated guardian more life, which then paired with your chest. So the chest piece you give him is 10% of maximum life gained as 10% of your maximum life is gained as extra maximum energy shield. So you're getting more life, more energy shield, and then when you pair that with your Mask of the Stitched Demon helmet, you're regenerating energy shield at just a ridiculous rate that it will pretty much never die, even for the Sirius fight level 8, as you just saw. So yeah, Pride just to give me more damage as I'm in those fights. Enlighten, Disciplined, so for a bit more extra defense. So that puts me at over 17,000 effective hit points. Blasphemy linked with Punishment. Punishment is great for bosses, so I often throw in Punishment for bosses because you're basically getting an extra 35% more melee physical damage. You're going to be hit by a boss, and when you're hit by a boss, they then are cursed, and they take 35% more melee physical damage. This is something that I don't see many people doing, but it is a great option for bosses, and it really ramps things up. You also get 24% increased attack speed on them, so you basically do ridiculous damage for bosses when you put this in. So I normally use Vulnerability for mapping, but Punishment for bosses like this. And lastly, Warbanner as a bit of extra DPS. So Flame Dash in my gloves, Phase Run, Molten Shell, I didn't use these for the fight. Convocation, very important for the fight. And obviously using Jeffrey Sanctuary for maximum defense, along with my strength stacking belt and boots as well. So if we look at the tree, this is the tree I'm currently running with. So very important to have Grave Intentions path to, and it's important to path to Grave Intentions and not anoint it on your amulet, because otherwise you miss out on the extra 2 bonuses here. So you miss out on the pathing ones, which also give you an extra 16% to chaos resistance and 16% to all elemental resistances, and also 16% to maximum life of minions. So very, very important. I've pathed into might as well as physique here to give me that extra 60 strength. And what that does, it just pops me over the 1500 strength mark, which enables me to run at 16 zombies. Because when I'm normally mapping using my Victario's Influence chest, and I'm just speed mapping around the place, I normally run with 14, and I normally have only just over 1,000 strength. But for a fight like this is the only fight in the game where I change to a Jeffrey Sanctuary and pump it up. Only because I've been learning the fight. So I think now I might start playing around and see if I can do something silly like I did with Uber Elder in the last league. But I still got plenty of a long way to go to learn this fight, I think, when it comes to the clowns. So back to my tree, I've got my 2 efficient trainings in to give me some more strength. I've got my Lethal Pride, which basically gives me an extra 5% strength from Righteous Army and 5% strength from Redemption. I've got a really good Watcher's Eye here. So I was running Clarity here, so to gain 18% of maximum mana as extra maximum energy shield. What I could have done for this fight, and probably what I should have done, really, in hindsight, is run Purity of Elements, because that would have given me an extra 48% Chaos Resistance. So as you can see, I was running negative Chaos Resistance for this fight. It didn't really bother me at all. I still managed to not lose a zombie, or not really... I guess it would have been interesting to see if I used Purity of Elements and upped my chaos resistance, whether that would have had an effect of me being able to move around those clouds a little bit more effectively. What else? The rest of the tree is basically exactly the same of what I do for mapping. So that's basically it. You can see my stats here, just over 1500 strength, my defenses. So when I cycle and have my spirit operating up, you can see my well, I'm not even capped for fire resistance. Almost capped. 75% for cold resistance and lightning resistance. 92%. Okay, and I guess that's basically it, guys. So that's my first attempt ever at an awakening level 8. It wasn't deathless, but just to show you that we can do it, and we can do it without losing zombies. Or I think I did lose one in the fight. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll speak to you soon.